What's happening? It's your boy Mondo. Mondo on the beat. What's poppin'? I'm about to show you how I made the beat for Hittin. Money Move featuring Foogiano and Moneybagg Yo. Let's lock in. I made this beat in 2016. We was locked in the studio every day. I want to say 4 days for like 2 weeks, 4 days a week for like 8 to 10 hours a day. I would go to the studio like a couple hours before just to make sure all the beats was made, everything was done, so when all the rappers get there, they could record. This particular day, it was a 10-hour session. I stayed for about the first 4 hours and I just made a lot of beats, and I let everybody else just do their thing for the next 6 hours. So this happened this just so happened to be one of the beats that I made. When I was making this beat, I was going through loops. This was probably like the 4th, 5th, maybe 6th beat I made that day. So I was going through loops trying to make as many beats as I could before the artist pull up, Mood and all my other buddies and shit like that. And this is how the loop sounded at first. It was kind of fast. I'm not sure if it was this fast, but it was fast. I knew at that time we were more so hitting on bounce, and we want to be more swaggy with it. So I slowed it down. I slowed the tempo to about 130, and I changed the key. I dropped it down a little bit. I wanted to make sure that the tone of the beat matched the tone of Money Move's voice. So I turned it down, and this is what it ended up sounding like. So once I heard that, I pretty much knew I had something, so I just started building from there. The next thing you might hear, when you're in the club, you're always gonna hear that little sound in the background just out of nowhere in the air. I added that because this was kind of like a dark lead sound, and I wanted to see if I could blend something happy with it, but still keep the trap element to it. But I added this little sound, this background sound, and yeah, it came out like this. So I added that little element just to brighten it up a little bit, but not too much. I wanted to put it in the background so you can hear it, you won't forget it, but it doesn't change, the dynamic of the beat. So yeah, that was one of my favorite inputs on this particular beat right here. And from then on, I just started adding the drums. I feel like the drums add personality to your beat. The drums give it the bounce that you're looking for. So wherever you're trying to go, if you're trying to go to the club, if you want to, whatever you're trying to do with the beat, the drums is gonna really like take you there. So I started with the hi-hats. I kept it simple. Real simple hi-hats. I was catering to the club. I was catering to whatever type of flow you want to come with, I'm like, shit, this is simple, it's open for you, and it kind of worked. It worked for us. Started with the hi-hats, then I just started adding more perks to it just to feel the beat out. Just little sounds. If you can hear, I'm adding just little perks to beef up the beat, to make it more big, but still not change the dynamic of the bounce and the actual sound. I don't want to overwhelm the artist when I'm making the beat. I just want to make sure I have enough elements to bring out whatever they're trying to add on it. I added some hits in the beginning, some clashes, just to put emphasis on the beginning of the beat. So got you a little crash right there in the beginning. Regular clap. So from this point on, I'm pretty much have, you know, the beat done. It's just about adding the perfect bass to not do too much, but complement the beat. So what I did for the 808s, I kept them simple, but at the same time, I put something we call a slide. I put the slide in the 808s, you know, to kind of transition well with the beat. Still keep that bounce to it. And from then on, the beat was done. Got hit. Took me probably like 15 minutes to make that beat at max, you know. So yeah, I'm glad from 2016 to now we still, you know, this still is relevant and the club's still rocking to it, the people still rocking to it. So yeah, what's up?
Diamond, ho,